If you are between the ages of 65 and 80, there are places you go every week that may seem normal, but they are slowly hurting your health. These places look friendly, feel familiar, and may even bring you joy. But hidden beneath the surface, they carry silent dangers that can weaken your body over time. And the truth is, most older adults have no idea they are putting themselves at risk. You might think you are being active or social, but the damage builds up quietly until it's too late. In today's video, I will show you 6 common places seniors should stop visiting before they cause serious harm. And we'll also uncover everyday foods in your kitchen that seem harmless but are actually damaging your heart, brain, and joints. If you want to stay sharp, protect your independence, and avoid preventable illness, then watch this video all the way through because every minute of it is designed to help you live stronger, longer, and smarter. And once you know what to look out for, you'll be able to avoid silent health traps that could steal years from your life. So let's begin with the first place most people never expect to be harmful. Number 1, buffets and all you can eat. Restaurants. Now, we all love variety and the idea of eating as much as we want. But for seniors, buffets are a hidden danger for several reasons. First, the food is often high in sodium, sugar, and unhealthy fats. These ingredients can spike your blood pressure, inflame your joints, and strain your kidneys. And because buffets encourage overeating, you may consume far more than your body actually needs. As we age, our metabolism slows down and our digestive system becomes more sensitive. Large meals loaded with preservatives can cause bloating, acid reflux, constipation, and even increase the risk of heart problems. Buffet foods also tend to sit out under heat lamps for long periods. That makes them a breeding ground for bacteria. According to the Centers for Disease Control, foodborne illness is especially dangerous for adults. Over 65, a mild stomach bug for a younger person could mean hospitalization for a senior. So what can you do instead? Choose sit-down restaurants, where meals are made fresh to order, and ask for smaller portions. Or even better, prepare home-cooked meals with fresh vegetables, lean protein, and healthy oils, like olive oil. This gives you full control over your salt and sugar intake, and it greatly reduces your risk of digestive upset or infection. Let's move on to the second place you need to avoid. Number 2, indoor shopping malls. During peak hours. You might think a trip to the mall is a harmless way to walk around and shop, but for seniors, it can pose several risks that often go unnoticed. First, the air quality inside malls is often poor. Many malls recirculate air without proper filtration, and that means you're breathing in dust, mold spores, cleaning chemicals, and sometimes even airborne viruses. For people with asthma, COPD, or other respiratory conditions, this kind of environment can trigger coughing, shortness of breath, or even a full-blown flare-up. Second, malls are crowded during peak hours, and that increases your risk of falling or being bumped into. According to the National Institute on Aging, falls are the leading cause of injury among older adults. One wrong step or a slippery floor can lead to fractures that take months to heal. Third, the constant noise, bright lights, and overstimulation can cause mental fatigue, especially for those already dealing with memory issues or mild cognitive decline. So, what should you do instead? If you enjoy walking indoors, try going early in the morning when malls are quiet and recently cleaned. Better yet, consider walking in a senior-friendly space, like a community center or an indoor walking track. These places are designed with safety in mind and usually have better lighting, clean air, and benches for rest, all right? Let's talk about the third place on the list. Number 3, busy pharmacies and chain drugstores. It may seem strange to think of a pharmacy as a dangerous place. After all, it's where you go to get the medications that help you stay healthy. But here's the problem. Busy chain pharmacies often rush through prescription filling, and that increases the chance of medication errors. Studies from the Institute for Safe Medication Practices show that seniors are more likely to receive incorrect doses or mix medications that can dangerously interact. And since many older adults take multiple prescriptions every day, the margin for error is small. Also, some over the counter drugs on display may seem safe, but actually raise blood pressure, interfere with blood thinners, or cause drowsiness that leads to falls. The aisles are also narrow and crowded, especially during flu season, and that means a higher chance of virus exposure and less help if you feel dizzy or confused. So, what's the safer alternative? Choose a small local pharmacy where the pharmacist knows you by name and has time to review your medications. Ask them to check for any drug interactions and always bring an updated list of all the supplements and medicines you take. You can also have your prescriptions delivered or picked up by a family member or friend if you're feeling unwell. That wraps up the first 3 dangerous places. We'll talk about 3 more in the next section, including one place many seniors go for fun that could secretly be hurting your heart and lungs without you knowing it. And remember, we'll also go over the common foods that damage aging bodies and the best foods to eat instead. Let's move on to the 4th dangerous place older adults should avoid. Number 4, crowded bingo halls and event centers without ventilation. Now, bingo and other social games can be wonderful ways to stay mentally sharp and emotionally connected, but the location matters more than you might think. Many bingo halls and senior event centers are older buildings with poor ventilation systems. When dozens or even hundreds of people are packed into a small room, breathing the same air for hours, your exposure to viruses, bacteria, and airborne irritants goes way up. For people over 65, especially those with weakened immune systems or chronic conditions like heart disease or diabetes, this can be risky. Even a simple cold can turn into pneumonia or bronchitis that takes weeks to recover from second. Many of these events serve snacks high in sugar and processed ingredients like pastries, crackers, and sugary drinks. While they might seem harmless, these foods spike blood sugar, increase inflammation, and leave you feeling more tired and foggy afterward. So, what can you do instead? Social interaction is critical for your mental and emotional health. Just make sure the venue is well ventilated, clean, and not overcrowded. Try attending smaller group gatherings in open spaces or outdoor shaded areas when possible. And bring your own healthy snacks like fruit nut mixes or low sugar tea to keep your energy up and your immune system strong. Now let's talk about the 5th place. Many older adults visit without realizing the long-term damage. Number 5, nail salons and hair parlors with strong chemical odors. Many seniors enjoy getting their nails or hair done as a treat and a way to stay well groomed. But here's something you may not know. Most nail polishes, hair dyes, and salon cleaning products release toxic fumes like formaldehyde, toluene, and acetone. These chemicals build up in poorly ventilated salons, and over time, breathing them in can irritate your lungs, liver, and even your nervous system. For older adults who already have breathing issues or liver problems, this kind of exposure can quietly make things worse. You might leave the salon with a nice haircut, but also a lingering headache, nausea, or unexplained fatigue. The seats are often low and not designed for people with back or joint issues, and standing up after long appointments can lead to dizziness or even a fall. What's the better choice? If you still enjoy beauty care, look for eco-friendly salons that use non-toxic products and have good airflow. Ask if they use chemical-free nail polish and dyes, and see if appointments can be made during less crowded times. Or consider inviting a trusted mobile stylist to your home, where you control the environment and safety. Finally, let's talk about the 6th place that might surprise you. Number 6, community potlucks and unregulated food events. Now, before you get worried, we're not saying avoid every friendly get-together. Sharing meals with neighbors and friends is a beautiful part of life. But here's the concern. Many community potlucks are held in parks, churches, or homes without the proper food handling procedures. Food can sit out too long, get cross-contaminated, or be made with ingredients that are too salty, too sugary, or just unsafe for aging digestive systems. Older adults are more vulnerable to foodborne illnesses, like salmonella and listeria. These can cause fever, dehydration, and serious stomach issues that take much longer to recover from compared to younger people. There's also no way to know if that delicious casserole has hidden allergens or interacts with your medication. For example, some seemingly harmless dishes might be packed with grapefruit, cheese, sausage, or leafy greens that can clash with blood thinners or heart medications. So, how do you stay social and safe? Bring your own dish so you know exactly what's in it, or eat a light, healthy meal before you go, so you're not tempted to eat large, unknown portions. Always keep water with you and avoid creamy dishes that sit out unrefrigerated for more than 2 hours. Now that we've gone through these 6 dangerous places, it's time to shift focus to what you put in your body every single day. Even if you avoid risky environments, the foods you eat can either protect your aging organs or quietly damage them. Let's explore some of the most common foods that silently harm older bodies and what you should eat instead for energy, clarity, and long life. Now, let's turn our attention to the foods you may be eating every day that quietly harm your health. After age 65, you might think your meals are harmless or even healthy. But the truth is, some of the most common foods in a senior's kitchen can slowly damage your heart, kidneys, joints, brain, and bones. Let's look at the top culprits and the safer choices you can make. Starting today, harmful food number one, processed deli meats. Deli meats like ham, salami, bologna, and even turkey slices seem convenient and tasty, but these meats are packed with sodium nitrates and preservatives. Why is that dangerous for seniors? High sodium increases blood pressure. That raises the risk of stroke, heart disease, and kidney problems, especially in older adults. Preservatives like nitrates have been linked to inflammation, which makes arthritis worse and can even affect memory over time. So, what should you eat instead? Switch to freshly cooked meats, like grilled chicken, baked fish, or turkey breast without skin. If you need something quick, cook a few portions ahead of time and keep them in the fridge for the week. That way, you get real protein without the salt and chemicals. Harmful food number two, white bread and refined carbs. White bread, pasta, and sugary cereals break down quickly into sugar in the body. This causes blood sugar spikes followed by crashes, which can make you feel tired, confused, or even shaky. As you age, your ability to handle blood sugar slows down. That puts you at higher risk for type 2 diabetes and memory issues. Refined carbs also have no fiber, and fiber is essential for digestion and stable energy. So, what's better? Choose whole grains, like oats, brown rice, whole wheat bread, or quinoa. These release energy slowly and help with digestion, heart health, and even cholesterol. If you bake at home, try using almond flour or oat flour instead of white flour for a better blood sugar response. Harmful food number three, margarine and hydrogenated oils. For decades, margarine was advertised as a healthy alternative to butter, but it contains trans fats and artificial oils that clog arteries and raise bad cholesterol. For seniors, this can lead to narrowed blood vessels, poor circulation, and even increased risk of heart attack. So, what's the healthier swap? Use real butter in moderation or switch to heart-friendly options like olive oil or avocado oil. These contain healthy fats that support your brain joints and heart. Harmful food number four, canned soups and frozen dinners. These are marketed as quick and easy, but most are loaded with salt, sugar, MSG, and preservatives that raise your blood pressure and stress your kidneys. Even light or low-fat versions can be surprisingly high in sodium or hidden sugars. A better option is to make your own simple soup at home, using fresh or frozen vegetables, low-sodium broth, and lean protein. Freeze extra portions so you still have the convenience without the harmful additives. Harmful food number 5, diet sodas and artificial sweeteners. If you're avoiding sugar, you might think diet soda is a safer choice. But artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose can confuse your body's hunger signals. They may increase cravings, make it harder to manage your weight, and in some people, even cause headaches or mood swings. A study published in the journal Stroke found that daily diet soda drinkers over age 65 had a higher risk of stroke and dementia. So, what's better? Try flavored water with lemon cucumber or mint. Unsweetened teas and herbal drinks are refreshing and support hydration without the side effects. Harmful food. Number 6, fried foods. French fries, fried chicken, and anything deep fried in oil might be tasty, but they are full of harmful fats that inflame the body. They raise cholesterol, damage arteries, and increase your risk of heart problems. Fried foods are also hard to digest and can leave you feeling sluggish, bloated, or constipated. Try roasting, baking, or air frying instead. You can still enjoy crispy textures without soaking your food in unhealthy oils. Harmful food. Number 7, full-fat dairy and creams. Full-fat cheese, butter, and cream contain saturated fats that can raise cholesterol and increase inflammation, especially in people with heart issues or joint pain. That doesn't mean you need to cut out dairy completely. Just choose lower-fat versions like Greek yogurt, low-fat milk, or plant-based alternatives like almond or oat milk. Also, look for cheeses that are naturally lower in fat, like feta or part-skim mozzarella. By making these simple food swaps, you can protect your heart, support your memory, ease joint pain, and keep your energy steady throughout the day. Now, let's quickly recap what we've learned so far. We talked about 6 dangerous places that may seem harmless, but quietly threaten your health after age 65. And we uncovered 7 common foods that age your body faster and how to choose better options instead. But the truth is, making these changes only works if you apply them in real life. Now that you know which places and foods to avoid, the next step is to build simple daily habits that protect your health, support your energy, and keep you independent for years to come. You don't need a big budget, a personal chef, or a gym membership. All you need are consistent, smart choices that work with your aging body, not against it. Here are the top daily strategies to help you live longer, feel better, and stay in control of your health. Tip number 1, plan your outings around low-risk times. If you like visiting public places, go during quiet hours. Early mornings or mid-afternoons are less crowded and cleaner, especially in places like malls, grocery stores, or community centers. Avoid weekends or busy lunchtimes when air circulation is worse and fall risks are higher. Take short trips and always bring a water bottle and a small healthy snack to avoid low energy or dizziness. Tip number 2, keep a clean, safe space at home. Your home should be your safest place. Make sure your kitchen and bathroom are slip-proof and free from clutter. Install grab bars near showers and toilets. Use bright lighting in hallways and stairs. Prepare meals at home as often as you can. Use frozen vegetables and pre-cut fruits. If chopping is hard, they're just as nutritious and easier to manage. Tip number 3, use the 1/3 plate rule for every meal. Divide your plate into 3 parts. 1/3 vegetables, 1/3 protein like beans, fish, or chicken, and 1/3 whole grains or sweet potatoes. This helps balance your blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and keep digestion regular. It also gives your body the vitamins, minerals, and fiber it needs without overloading on salt or sugar. Tip number 4, read labels or ask for help. When buying food, if you buy packaged foods, always check the sodium, sugar, and fat levels. If you can't read the small print, bring a magnifying glass or ask a family member to help. Look for words like low sodium, no added sugar, and 0 trans fat. The fewer ingredients, the better. Tip number 5, build a simple weekly routine. Instead of trying to make big changes overnight, start with small wins. For example, you can decide that Mondays and Thursdays are for soup and salad nights. Fridays can be walk and tea day with a friend. Sundays can be meal prep day, where you cook a big pot of soup or roast some vegetables for the week ahead. A simple routine builds safety and structure, and that reduces stress and supports your mental clarity too. Tip number 6, stay social, but smart human connection is just as important as healthy food. But be selective about the places and people you spend time with. Choose clean, safe environments. Bring your own food or drinks if needed. And don't be afraid to say no if a place feels too loud, crowded, or risky. The right people will understand and support your health choices. Tip number 7, keep moving, but with care movement. Keeps your joints loose, your digestion smooth, and your mind sharp. You don't need intense workouts. Gentle stretching, short walks, chair yoga, or even light housework keeps your body in motion. Always listen to your body. If something hurts, stop. And if you feel dizzy or off balance, take a break and talk to your doctor. Let's bring it all together. Avoiding the wrong places and choosing the right foods is not about fear. It's about freedom. Freedom to stay active, independent, and vibrant in your 70s and beyond. You now know the 6 common places to avoid. You understand the 7 foods that silently harm your body and what to eat instead. And you have real simple tools to protect yourself every single day. You are not helpless. You are wise. And with a few smart choices, your best years can still be ahead of you. If you found this video helpful, share it with a friend or loved one who needs this information too. And don't forget to subscribe for more senior health tips that protect your body, mind, and independence. Thank you for watching, and take good care of yourself every single day. You deserve it.